Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Boy, as a play caller, when your offense is executing like this, it gives you such confidence with literally every play that you call, whether it's a run or a pass, that it's going to be executed the right way, and you got a shot to pick up positive yards and first downs.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Off route to Yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's fourth down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss.
Jackrabbit.
Looking to score with a run to the right. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Catch makes it a more manageable third down. Can he get there on the ground? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, LSU. The special teams produce a score.
It's going to take a complete team effort to keep pace in this game. And when you get a touchdown like this from the punt return unit in front of the home crowd, these players are going to feed off of it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Looking right. This one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. High completion makes it second and medium. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. An effective play. Good for a first down of the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Quarterback drops back. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option and to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Tries to get it to the running back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt, should be automatic. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. It is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They get him down, but the game moves the ball under the 36.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down.
Defense is coming after him. It's reeled in. It's Terrell. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
That completion makes it second and short. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He makes the grab. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game.
Here we go.
Trying to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second and goal for the offense.
3:25. Ringo. Let's get that touch.
They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's 2nd down here. Wants to throw it. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Boy, questionable call there down 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create. We'll take a deep shot. Oh, he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They make the tackle, but that really moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead. And what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them a lead here late in this game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it second and medium.
They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Mizzou. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets made on the outbound. We stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. And runs out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your 1 timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action here on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He'll hand it off. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that ties the score now in the final seconds.
Well, how about that? This guy comes in with all the pressure in the world, and he ties it up. I think we might be looking at some extended time in this one.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the young men. And the returner will be brought down. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first in OT. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring it down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal now. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time. Maybe give it another look later on.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And it's a touchdown. Extra point away from 0-2. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. Extra point splits the uprights. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. the shotgun, handoff inside. He's swarmed by the defense. LSU has moved into the red zone.
Here we go.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, they're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for two here in second overtime. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a two-point conversion to force a third overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this two-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a third overtime.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for a man. And no, he doesn't get in. They stop him to win the game in double overtime. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.